How's it hanging? Bodacious.
ASMR, or Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, is a tinkling sensation that begins on the scalp and moves towards the back of the neck and upper spine. Wow, that sounds great. I wonder how I can experience this ASMR.
Hey guys, let's chew on my grandma's elderly toilet.
You know what? I think I'll stick with Bob Ross. ASMR. You've probably experienced it before. Maybe you've seen the soothing Afro guy or watched Woody getting cleaned up. Whatever the case, it's the type of thing you enjoy but don't tell anyone, but then you hear someone else say they listen to it and you feel like you found a therapist. Not that I watch it. Because while ASMR's image may have been improving the past 10 years, with ASMR artists, as they're quirkily called, numbers rapidly increasing to new heights, there is definitely still a stigma surrounding it that the genre will have a hard time getting rid of. Because what does ASMR boil down to? Yes, close-up whispering right up in your ear as they most commonly brush your scalp and make sounds with their fingers, supposed to give you those chills they like to call tingles. And sometimes they might even start licking and sucking your ear and other body parts on other sites. I can't tell you the amount of insane ASMR I found while looking for footage. Please subscribe, leading many to generalize the whole thing as sexual. Now, for me, with the licking and sucking, that's where I draw the line, I promise. But I'll be so honest as to say, for the most part, I quite like ASMR. And not just because it's relaxing and a good background for studying, working, sleeping, etc. But also because, while obviously not substituting actual therapy, the benefits of good sounds can be kind of therapeutic for those needing it. It's supported by a community where it's almost impossible to find a negative comment. The most you'll get is the classic one, under a female ASMR artist saying, Please do an ASMR naked edition. But most of the time, it's probably the most accepting community you'll find, with ASMR artists trying to match that goodwill. For the most part, but we'll get to that. But there are the funny noises, and then there's the more story-based ASMR, called role-playing, where we take a sort of POV perspective with an ASMR artist, talking to us as a character. Personally, I don't like this. I find it quite strange. For me, there's a certain platonic boundary I don't need crossed. And while I'm not saying a Skibidi toilet roleplay is gonna cross any boundaries, well, actually, yeah, but those are some other boundaries. I am saying that to enjoy a roleplay, you kinda have to play along with it, acting like you're the patient getting checked by the soft-spoken nurse. And this, to me, feels like I'm playing pretend with someone on the internet I don't know at all, and that's weird to me. It's even weirder when it gets more personal, like girl in the back of the class has a big crush on you, or, while not exactly roleplaying, telling you you're doing an amazing job ASMR. Like you don't know me. Like, imagine I was Osama bin Laden. Would you still be saying that shit? Oh, you would? What the fuck? I just like the sound of snapping fingers. But while I personally don't see the appeal in roleplaying, based off the views, it's clear many do. And fine by me, that's great. Again, if it can work as a calming method to some problems you may be having with sleeping or in your day-to-day life, then all power to you. It's the Solomax philosophy, that's right, it's mine now, that goes, if it's hurting nobody, why the hell care? If you enjoy listening to anime mommy tuck you to bed with kisses, then shit, go for it. It's British?
Who the fuck are you? Are you fucking part there?
If that means you can go to work the next day more productive and positive, then hell yeah, let's go. But I want to focus on everything ASMR on YouTube has to offer, that's right. We're gonna stick away from Reddit and other sites. They might show new ways of making sounds using our bodies. We're gonna stay away from that for now. Make sure to smash that subscribe button for part 2. And what better place to look than JoJo's ASMR, one of the biggest traditional ASMR artists, who does what you'd expect when thinking of ASMR, along with some other things. I believe the current biggest general ASMR channel is Sak Choi, boasting 32.8 million subscribers. Holy shit, I thought he had like 10 million. I was dead wrong. Please give me some. He used to do these high quality mukbangs where you eat stuff, where he would, you're not gonna believe this, eat stuff, but also show the process of making the food. But now he's just making shorts, where he has a weird obsession with making holes in chicken and deep frying things. You're not gonna deep fry that, are you? Oh, don't deep fry that. And making the caption, would you eat this, for every single video. Then he takes all those shorts, compiles them into one big video, calls it Best of Sak Choi, and bada bing bada boom, it's an infinite money machine. Seriously, someone ever asks you if it's possible to make money on YouTube with no personality, show them Sak Choi. I have to respect it though. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, back to Jojo. So Jojo apparently lived for 6 months to create this big office entirely dedicated to quality ASMR creation. Even crazier than that is he pre-recorded enough videos before leaving to cover all 6 months, making his viewers believe he hadn't left at all, which is genuinely insane to me, I can't even lie. That is dedication and you have to respect it. But what got me thinking the most was how the office was made to provide his viewers with the best sound quality, with absolutely no background noise whatsoever. So we went from this to this. Pretty noticeable difference. The white noise is gone. I personally don't care if there's white noise or not, like it's white noise. You're not gonna notice that. That's why it's white noise. And that's the same with every other background noise. I get it if like a big giant chopper flies over the house while they're recording. I get that that can be annoying and that's gonna make some sound for the people trying to sleep. But if a guy on the other side of their street burps or something, why care? Because it's not even gonna make as much noise as the PS4 controller you're currently tapping on. If you wake up from that, then I'm sorry, you have an issue of skill. Like, it never was, it wasn't even as loud as the object being tapped on. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, there's a dog barking, who cares? It's part of the charm. It's like with rain sounds. By the way, fuck rain sounds, I hate rain sounds. But there's always room for an issue of skill. And for you people, you now have Jojo to thank for the quality with no background noise whatsoever. But for me, the most important thing an ASMR video needs is good sounds. Yeah, you may not have any white noise, but if your sounds are like then I don't give a single damn whether or not the background is cool or if it's even there. Because you've forgotten the triggers. Yeah, that's the name for what is supposed to trigger your tingles. Ah, who came up with this? It's genius! I get that once you have the good sounds made, that's where you start developing your channel in terms of creativity, background, sound quality, and setup to keep people interested and to show you're passionate and dedicated to your audience. That's clearly also what Jojo is doing. But I've seen a bit too many channels, ASMR or not, focus purely on looking good when the content itself is lackluster. Hey, get out of here! With ASMR, it especially happens with those roleplays where I'll see some really high quality stuff, but the relaxing part is a bit hard to find. Like this John Wick roleplay is genuinely incredible, but for some reason, he decides to also play this loud ass action music, and even if you do manage to fall asleep to that, you'll soon be waking up by this. Imagine your PTSD-ridden grandpa trying to sleep and this video autoplays. I can only hope the main goal isn't to make the viewer fall asleep or feel relaxed and it's just supposed to look good, which it absolutely does. Really well done, but I just can't see what the point is in calling it ASMR. Please let me know if you find it relaxing. I would love to be proved wrong on this one, but hey, as long as you don't start talking to minors. Yeah, I know that came out of the blue, because who the hell would start doing that?
I'm not fucking around. Fucking idiots. Stupid fuck.
What you saw there was ghetto ASMR. He was a guy that liked tapping, fast tapping, and was overall pretty liked by the ASMR community. However, as every other YouTuber was improving the quality of their ASMR videos, Dorian, as his name is, started falling behind, instead opting to make live streams where he would tap and chat with his viewers. However, his audience was fast to notice his quick temper, especially when he didn't receive as many donations as he wanted, causing him to be a bit of a lolcow, getting trolled by his chat as they would ask for his PayPal, only to then not send him anything. This caused him to be very angry and had these lovely crash outs on stream.
I appreciate the $2 that 2 people sent me in 15 minutes. I don't have anyone else to appreciate right now. God damn. Take care, right? Appreciate you guys that have been digging. I try my best, man. Like, what the fuck?
I just love the contrast of how fucking angry he is. Meanwhile, he just continues to tap away as if there is still plenty of potential for the viewer to fall asleep. The ASMR never stops, baby, and I respect the hustle. But I think a good tip when making ASMR is to not yell. It was obvious he only really cared about the money, and when he didn't get that, Jojo noticed this and proceeded to make a video on his behavior, calling him out, which Dorian didn't take very well, as he made a fucking ASMR kiss track. I mean, that's beautiful. And then we got to this, oh my god. Because while most had clearly lost respect already, Dorian said, "Not enough!" and texted a minor on Discord. This video is great, man. He's confronted by Jojo and the victim, and his excuses and reflections are second to none.
What are you trying to do here, dude? I don't get it. This girl's almost 18 and we're just talking. I never even met her. What are you trying to do here? Are you trying to make me look bad? Are you trying to take my girls? Like, what's going on here? I thought it was a catfish too. I tried calling and no answer. So at that point, I was just kind of fucking around a little bit, but
I still told you I was 17.
But I didn't know you were actually like a girl though, like for sure. I've dealt with a lot of catfishes, so
This was the first time the Minecraft YouTuber curse had hit the ASMR community. And while I obviously hope no underage was harmed in this process, I have to admit, it's pretty goddamn funny, and I would highly recommend checking out Jojo's videos on Ghetto ASMR, cause it's an experience. It's a great experience. Ghetto ASMR has now been banned off YouTube, but it wouldn't surprise me if he's still trying to claw his way back somehow, only to constantly get struck down again and again. While the guy is obviously a dumbass and very much a deadbeat, I have to respect the diss track. That's some beautiful stuff right there. Throughout this video, I've been showing clips of interesting ASMR.
How's it hanging? What? Whoa, calm down.
With how large ASMR is growing, it's starting to really cement itself as everything else big on YouTube, where if you want to stick out at this point, you're really gonna have to be creative. And that can be through these obscure roleplays like this, talking to underage people. Actually, that one has been tested to not work very well, just wanted to say that. Come up with new triggers, new concepts, or just make some high quality ASMR. Just like with challenges, gaming, vlogs, and etc. on YouTube, the quality is gonna continue to improve. But ASMR specifically is a lot more open for creativity, since everyone's tastes are apparently very different when it comes to haha noises. And so you're gonna see a lot of risky stuff that many wouldn't dare upload if it was anything but ASMR. But because it is, it actually ends up working because ASMR viewers are strange. However, it's the type of creativity we start slowly seeing getting replaced by AI, and while I'm not gonna go too deep into that, I can definitely see the worry and the fear some creators have both outside the ASMR community and in on how this will affect them and how it's gonna get much more difficult to differentiate between what is a prompt with no effort whatsoever and what is actual hours of effort. Right now we're seeing glass cutting ASMR made in AI, and I can't imagine what we'll see in a year. I am quite terrified of the implications AI has, and I think any reasonable person should have that as well. And we're gonna start seeing that everywhere, and we've already started seeing it here in ASMR, for example. But hopefully what will save creators and ASMR creators as well is the humanity behind it. It's maybe the fact that at some point so many things will be AI. So what exactly a person needs is for there to be an actual human talking to you through the camera. Even though it might not be anything interesting or special, just the fact that there is actually another human being on the other end of the screen can really do a lot for your mental health and for your loneliness. And so I really hope that's gonna keep surviving for a long, long time instead of AI completely taking over any sort of entertainment. Because that is what people need. The only issue I could have is the fact that if we'll even be able to tell whether it's an actual person on the other side of the screen or if it's just a goddamn prompt. But it's always good to remember that you can always get off your screen, go hang out with your family, your friends, your partner, whatever. Hopefully that won't be replaced by AI anytime soon. When that happens, we are well and truly cooked, but for now, AI isn't complete in its takeover, and I hope that never will happen. But yeah, I am not happy with the developments of AI on internet because it's happening very fast and it's quite concerning. And I wish all the best to the creators hoping to keep their job. And I think that will happen. I definitely think that will happen. But yeah, I can definitely see why you would be worried. Anyway, I think the reason ASMR artists can also upload whatever is because ASMR doesn't require that much effort. I just can't see how setting up a mic and whispering is in any way difficult to make videos off of. If we're talking roleplays or the real high quality stuff, I get that. Totally requires lots of things, but a simple brushing with whispers is not something I can see requiring lots of effort doing. I'm not hating though, clearly it works, and again, as long as it's not AI generated, we've already come very far, and personality is also gonna play a very big role in this. But the only issue I hear from the creators is the background noise, and again, I don't see an issue with that, as long as there are no rain sounds. Fuck rain sounds. But to prove how easy it is, there's really only one way to do so. Welcome to this ASMR video. ASMR obviously standing for a Solamax relaxation. I'm going to be doing some tapping sounds, and they can either be slow or they can be aggressive. Oh yeah, it's very cool. Not really. It's like a little box, or whatever you call it, of accessories, like necklaces. I bought it from Shein. However, I can explain. My sister needed like an extra $1 so she could get free shipping because she's a cheapskate. I would do the same. And so she asked me to buy something, and so I saw this bundle of accessories for like $1, and I thought, I guess I'll just try and see if one of these is gonna be any good, even though it's from Shein. Spoiler, they were all absolutely shit, but I did get to use some of them for 2 days before they were orange from all the rust. Yeah, it wasn't very good. Or quite shit. It's like what kind of necklace like does that? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's awful. Can you hear the birds chirping outside? Anyway, that's ASMR, and point proven, it's quite easy. I'm not here to discredit any ASMR artists, but let's be honest, it's really not that hard. See, I'm getting tired now. Hey, that's gonna be it for this ASMR video. I really hope you enjoyed. We talked about ASMR. It was quite fun. If you enjoyed it, make sure to smash that subscribe button. You can also leave a like, leave a comment. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? What do you disagree on? I would love to hear it. It would be great. And yeah, we've proven that ASMR is easy, but it is quite cool. And I hope I expanded your idea on what exactly ASMR is. Because honestly, I don't mind it. I think it's nice that it's there. I think anything that can help people through a tough time, yeah, great. Even if it might on paper sound quite weird, and probably also is in practice, but yeah, works apparently. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Again, smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. See you next video. Bye bye.
Hoo-ah. Ooh-hoo-ha-ha. Roo-how-ha. Woo-whoa. Yeah-ha. Yeah. Woo-hoo. Wa-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.